Hi, Capricorn. Happy New Year's to you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. My name is Luciani. I will be giving you your weekly spiritual advice from the week of January 7th, 2019 to January 13th, 2019. And let's get right into it. So, Spirit Guides, what are Capricorn's beautiful spiritual messages for the week January 7th? 2019 to January 13th, 2019. Capricorn spiritual messages. Okay. So you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. Wow, this is interesting. Alrighty, guys. You guys are definitely in some sort of delay. There's something that needs to be learned on a path that you want to kind of. Some of you guys want to start a new beginning, but it's not happening. For others of you, this is something that you still have to learn from the previous past in order for a new beginning to occur. With this card in this particular space as the point of reference, um with that Wheel of Fortune energy in the reverse is kind of like you're having your ups and downs. Some of you guys are kind of some sort of karmic understanding here, kind of reaping what you've sown type of energy. So you might be currently going through a process to kind of clarify it, or um, the now it's just some now you have to be more expectate, like there's more expectations that need to be had. You need to kind of draw boundaries. um so let's move on. Ace of Cups in the reverse is kind of like there's some sort of misunderstanding. Again, somebody doesn't know how to properly nourish you spiritually, or this is you needing to nourish yourself on the spirit realm. You can't be hesitant to nurture yourself, Capricorn. If there's some sort of hesitancy to nurture love because of somebody who's acting out in a dishonest way, with this Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it seems as though somebody isn't basically who they say they are, or they're very careless. They're like they act careless, so it's like you're hesitant to kind of love them, or hesitant to nurture love, and there has to be boundaries that have to be kind of drawn in the sand kind of energy. For others of you, you're going through some ups and downs in order to have something come off the ground, and there's some sort of stagnation or some kind of idle time, and it's like something that you really do want a beginning. You want the abundance, you want fertility, you want joy, you want love. There's nourishment from your spiritual realm, abundance in all things, but you're just feeling like there's some sort of instability. There's some sort of instability, perhaps in a project, and because the messages might be coming really slow with this Eight of Wands energy in the reverse. For others of you, this is kind of like a lot of disputes. You feel like there's a lot of disputes and quarrels and everything like that. Um, so moving on in the accomplishment, we have the Nine of Wands here in the reverse. So with this 8 and 9, there is a progression that is going on, however. So with this Knight of Wands in reverse, yeah, you feeling like there's some sort of obstacles or delay. There's like a lot of obstacles that you feel like you're going through because um, of the fact that somebody is reaping what they have sown. For others of you guys, it's kind of like you're just going through your ups and downs in life. And there's a lot of hesitancy in terms of um, like what to do type of energy. I see a lot of what to do type of energy, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of obstacles, a lot of uphill battles, a lot of disputes, idle time. And you might even be feeling like you need to really gain your strength back with the strength card here in the reverse. With the eight there, that, numerology wise, that's kind of governed by Capricorn. But then in tarot, this is traditionally known as the Leo energy. There's some sort of strength that needs to be here. You might feel like you you choose to use there's some sort of power of abuse. You might feel like somebody abused their power. Somebody might feel like dominating, very controlling. Um, and you might be feeling like there's a lot of control in your environments, a lot of abuse. For some of you guys, you might be feeling like you really have to go into like meditation mode. What you're recalling on is this Queen of Swords energy. You're recalling on an energy that's very um, like loving, but at the same time very truthful. Um, I would say an energy where there's a lot of things that, there's a stern and quick with it. You might just keep thinking about hmm, this could mean a couple of things. So there could have possibly been a separation. Um, there could have been a separation, or for some of you guys, you feeling like really private right now. Others of you guys, you might be concerned about fertility matters. Maybe you feel like I really want to I want to be with child, and I feel like I have to look into some of my fertility issues that I might be having. For others of you guys, this is definitely you're calling on like separating from somebody that you feel like is very domineering, they're really controlling. There's a lot of obstacles and ups and downs with the actual relationship. You're feeling like very stagnant, and there's a lot of inertia, a lot of stop and go, a lot of obstacles, a lot of like a lot of quarrels and and disputes because there's a lot of obstacles in it because someone is hesitant to really nurture love. Somebody's really not nurturing love. And now there's like karma, you're playing out some karma that's going on here. And yet again with this Queen of Swords energy, this can also mean that you feel like you want to break free and just be independent. You might be recalling on just you your balance between emotions and intellect. Um, But for the most part, you have the world card here as your spirit advice. And with that being there, it's just kind of like there's some sort of satisfactory outcome that comes out of this. Okay, Capricorn, you don't worry. I know it seems like it's really a hard time. There's like a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of stagnation, there's a lot of obstacles, there's a lot of, I see this with your money, I see this with projects you're working on, I see this in a relationship, I see this with like whatever the case is for you. And with this world card, oh my God, right here, it's kind of like your spirit advice is literally telling you that, like, literally, you're coming into, some of you guys, you're coming into full awareness of something, self awareness. Might be coming into full awareness that, like, I might need to just kind of get my own shit together and use my highly intellectual mindset for you to do this. For others of you guys, if you're recalling on like fertility issues, don't worry. Like it really comes in for you. Okay. There's a cycle that is going to be very successful. Others of you, this is a really good completion that needs to come out. There's something that is completed here. A lot of these obstacles and disputes, they're going to end. Okay, they're going to end. With the Eight of Cups here in the reverse, there's new life that comes into a situation. There could be a rekindling of an old love. Um, I would say with this Eight of Cups here in the reverse, it seems like there's some sort of new joy, some kind of added pleasure that comes in. There's a joy. You just go into your, for some of you guys, you're now going into this higher mind because you feel like I'm making some really bad decisions. You might be feeling like this choice I made was a bad one. At the very center of your reading, you got like this decision. Now, I'm gonna clarify this middle card only just because it's a weekly. If you guys want a personal reading, please contact me. I have my information below the video for you to email me. Um, but for the most part, yes, there's some sort of hasty decision. Yeah. Oh my God. With the 10 of air clarifying, that energy is kind of like you're going to be okay. You're coming out of something extremely so heavy. It was ridiculous. Okay. It really was ridiculous. So there's some sort of maturity and growth that occurs when you, or some sort of reunion. For others of you, there's just somebody that's correcting themselves. Someone is doing a correct assessment on themselves, or you are, because of all of these different stagnant energies. You might be feeling weak. You might feel like inertia is occurring. With this ten of air here in the reverse, it's like, oh my God, like you really feel like there's some sort of profit and advantage because you're really aware of a decision that was faulty or like incorrect. For others of you, that Fool card in the middle in the reverse is kind of like it's soul based, okay? And it's that this is soul based energy, and there was some sort of confusion. There was some sort of irresponsibility with this joy. For others of you, you really you came out and realized that, hey, some of these bad decisions I made really caused my joy. I also see that. Um, but for most of you guys, like you really came out this really it's like coming back alive from something that was really painful, and it caused you to make some hasty decisions or some like faulty decision making, and it left like confusion and irresponsibility, and because of that you kind of got to go through this karmic situation, and you come into this understanding of, okay, there's a lot of control and obstacles and stagnant energy. Let me separate myself and be this Queen of Swords energy because I know success is going to come in. Because that success coming in, I come back into this nuance, this re-energized type energy, these reunions, people self-correcting themselves, self-assessment, love and joy reconnects. So it seems like for this week, guys, just kind of go into your own energy, because I think that when you do that, you come into this full awareness, this full understanding of everything. And just be very mindful of not making faulty decisions right now because you are coming out of something heavy, and just really just keep your eyes on the prize, okay? Thank you so much for coming to this reading, and I will see you guys next week. Take care. Bye.